Hello and welcome to another Matchday vlog. This time it's Rotherham at home. So, start off at the George, get in there, drop of Guinness and watch the Liverpool match. Get into the ground, get some street food. And we had these kind of like naan wraps. My mate had that one there, a pulled barbecue pork I think. And I had this sweet and sour chicken one. Not bad, but definitely not worth £9. And obviously this week there's been all the talk about safe standing in the lower Tilton. What's your opinion to that? Would you have safe standing in the lower Tilton? Personally, I think the pros outweigh the cons. I think it's worth it to try and get atmosphere back at Blues. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Safe standing, yes or no? Anyway, start reading the Matchday programme, and I think John Eustace got a nail on the head here. There are 11 games to go and still lots of points available. I think that recently, as we all know, we've not been playing anywhere as good as we were before the World Cup, which is why I understand the calls for John Eustace to be sacked. But personally, we've got to stick with him. He needs time to build his team. Remember, we were tipped for relegation, and he's shown that clearly he can get the boys playing well like he was before the World Cup. But you know, hopefully today we can pick the points up and start turning this form around. You know, if he wins 2-3 the next 11 games, relegation's forgotten. But again, what do you think? Do you still think Eustace out after today or not? Let me know in the comments. Soon the players are warming up and the match is underway. Good to see Wes Harding back at Blues, and their shirt's interesting. Anyway, throw in, you know, quite simple to get rid of, hoofed it out. And for me, this directness is what won us the game at the end. Here's Chong running in. I'm so glad he didn't cut back in like he normally would, you know, winning the corner. And then Kadra. What a goal. Really good goal this. Duke holds the ball up well, passes it to Kadra, edge of the box, who cuts inside to his right foot and rifles it across the goal to the right-hand side. Brilliant goal, and John Ruddy loves it. And not only did John really love it, I loved it too, because that goal there helped me in the end to win 50 quid. Might start making my own betting channel, Mystic Murphy or something. And obviously, gamble responsibly. Anyway, 1-0 up, I think this is where we start going into a bit of the old, like, you know, classic Blues, where we start sitting back a little bit, inviting the pressure. Good ball through here, you know, quite a nice bit of play here as well. But generally, we seem pretty comfortable, although I'm convinced that Trusty and Long had bet for over 20 throw-ins. They just kept hoofing it out. But again, Kadra's directness, you know, we're lucky there at the end. We really like to see that running. A few moments later, ball in the box, Chong at the back post, and he just, you know, skies it over, and lucky there. Question, hands up if you're enjoying this Matchday vlog. If your hand's currently raised at the moment, give it a like, comment, share and subscribe. But also head over to TheTiltonTwo.com. Over there, we've got all the content all together. So we've got all the podcast episodes on there, as well as the Matchday vlogs. And we've also got the car reviews from the lads in the car and Bamba's Matchday reports. Check them out. Anyway, back to the match. And this is probably one of Rotherham's only memorable chances, really. Header miles wide. And then later on, Bielik gets an injury, which is quite a serious one. Is him coming off. And got the photo, so just a bit of a warning before it comes up. But his teeth came flying out. Couldn't believe it. So Bielik came off and Jordan James on the field. And then Kadra runs down that left-hand side again. Wins as a corner. And next thing you know, got a goal. On the action replay, Chong's ball, not the best of balls, but a bit dangerous. Bounces up. Slightly a flip there from Trusty. Chest and smash it in on his left foot. What a goal. On the approach to half-time, Kadra's through again. Not as strong on his left foot as his right. And this seat in front of me was like obviously soaking. We need a new ground and a new roof. Another chance here for Rotherham. Free kick. Miles over. And on the whole for this match, Duke was in the battles as always. The EFL need to have a look at what happens to Duke week in, week out. Getting battered, but you know, he takes it. Duke's that hard that I think if that Bielik injury happened to him, he'd put the teeth back in and play on. He's an absolute unit, you know, proper legend for the club. After half-time, Rotherham came at us through bombardment of corners. And then, shortly after that, great ball from Kadra through to George Hall. Good save from keeper. After that counter-attack, Rotherham continued their bombardment of corners and crosses. As you can see here, bit of a goal line or a goal mouth scramble here. You know, head tennis back out to the wing for them. And then try and get the ball back in. But generally we seem pretty comfortable with this. And what I really love was that counter-attacking, you know, from these kind of set pieces is good for us with Khadra and his pace. And from around the 60th minute mark, we seem to have absorbed all the Rotherham, you know, crosses. And we're happy playing down the wings, you know, getting the ball up and just holding it up more, which is quite smart to see. Soon Scott Hogan was on around the 80th minute mark and he misses this great chance. Doesn't even touch the ball. After we get a throw in, you know, pushing the back on Duke there, nothing done about it though. Soon the ball comes back to Duke as a shot. Would have been some goal that. And soon enough, it was the full-time whistle. 2-0 win for Blues here, a massive result, finally ending in that winless streak. And I think personally, John Eustace got this one spot on. You know, we've been crying out for a change in formation, and I think this 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 has worked perfectly. I'm glad that Hogan was dropped for Khadra particularly as well. Khadra's got that pace, he's unreal. And I think also George Hall had a great game too. Both of them two, with Duke, you know, hold-up play, worked spot on in my opinion. And I think going forward for the Watford game on Tuesday night, I'd play this team again if I was Eustace. But yeah, really good game. Finally got some 3 points. And I think, you know, any chat about us being relegated, that's now squashed. Hopefully, touch wood. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Share it with anyone you know who's a Blues fan. Comment and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Keep right on.